2019 was a great year in Rochester, Minnesota. Across the organization, teammates worked to provide the highest level of service to residents and visitors. The City of Rochester was named the number 15 best place to live by Money Magazine, the number 5 most affordable place to live by MarketWatch, and the number 5 top 100 best places to live by livability.com. Here are some of the many notable accomplishments of 2019. The Rochester International Airport received 2 awards for the recently completed U.S. Customs and Terminal project. RST also celebrated the launch of Rochester Community and Technical College's Aviation Pilot Program, powered by Great Plains Aviation. The Fall Young Eagles Rally took 200 area youth on their first flight, which were all provided by local pilot volunteers. Rochester Public Utilities completed their Service Center building expansion, which provides for more office space, a new lunchroom, new muster areas, and a larger garage for RPU fleet vehicles. They also celebrated the 100-year anniversary of Lake Zumbro's hydroelectric dam. The dam has provided RPU with renewable energy since 1919. As a part of RPU's commitment to assistance, mutual aid was provided to Kissimmee, Florida during Hurricane Dorian. RPU sent a crew of 5 line workers and 1 fleet worker. The RPU crew went with approximately 15 other Minnesota utility companies. Also, congratulations to Colton Koster and Hunter Gleason for receiving number 1 overall at the Minnesota Municipal Utilities Association Line Workers Rodeo. The Rochester Public Library welcomed over 450,000 people in 2019. The Seed Library, a brand new initiative, opened in March, and over 8,500 packets of seeds were distributed. The ever-popular summer playlist saw a 26% increase in participation, for a total of 4,613 participants. The library also led the creation and distribution of the summer catalog, which was sent to over 5,500 homes. Finally, the library, with the support of other departments, responded to a September water leak. No small feat for a very busy community space. The team in the City Attorney's Office prosecuted 1,615 misdemeanor cases and 430 gross misdemeanor cases. Collectively, they made contact with victims over 1,625 times. This was to ensure the victims had the latest updates and support they needed for their case. In addition, of the 3 criminal cases appealed to the Minnesota Court of Appeals, all were successful. Michael Spindler Craig was recognized as a 2019 DWI Enforcer All-Star by the Minnesota Public Safety Department and Minnesota Twins. It was another busy year in the area of public safety. The fire department prepared, completed, and presented a 10-year strategic plan, which is the first ever strategic plan for the department. They also launched a new program where they partnered with area high schools to offer Firefighter 1 and Firefighter 2 to juniors and seniors. In October, RFD added 2 new engines to their fleet. They were dedicated to RFD members who were killed in the line of duty. E16 was dedicated to Stanley O'Brien, and E2 was dedicated to Ambrose Riley. In total, the department responded to over 10,000 calls for service in 2019. In addition to responding to almost 62,000 calls for service, the police department was incredibly active in the community. They launched the Safe City Nights initiative, which was an event held in each ward of the city. In total, over 5,400 community members attended one of the 6 gatherings. The department was the recipient of Mayo's Shared Value Award for the Police Assisted Recovery Program, which is meant to provide non-arrest pathways to treatment and recovery for drug and substance abuse addicts within our community. They also started Coffee with a Cop, the Downtown Beat Initiative, the New Americans Academy, the Lights On campaign, Beyond the Badge, the 411 on 911, and many other public initiatives. 2019 also welcomed the creation of the Development Services and Infrastructure Group. This group is comprised of building safety, community development, and public works. In 2020, the 3 departments will move to the North Service Center. The Community Development Department was launched in 2019 as a brand new department. Since that time, 13 teammates have been hired and are working hard to fill the needs of the community in the areas of planning and zoning, sustainability, historic preservation, and urban design. In total, they have held 57 pre-development meetings, presented to 340 community members, and saw more than 200 attendees at their various open house events. Over 2,200 building permits were processed by Building Safety in 2019. These include single-family dwellings, multifamily, commercial, and more. The total for those permits was valued at over $460 million. The Public Works Department is comprised of 4 divisions. Collectively, the department saw a busy 2019. The Infrastructure Maintenance Division responded to 9 sanding and 12 plowing events. The historic snowfalls of the season brought about a response to hundreds of potholes. There was mill and overlay work of almost 40 lane miles, and crews crack-sealed 45 lane miles of street. The water reclamation plant treated 5.4 billion gallons of water. It hauled 11 million gallons of biosolids to area fields, and there were no effluent violations. Teammate Jenny Guziak received a Laboratory Excellence Award from the Minnesota Watershed Operators Association. In addition, both 18th Avenue